What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're here to take a deeper dive on Hanya. We want to take a deeper look at her, compare her with the other Harmony characters that we currently have, and just go from there. So we are on the Honkai Star Rail, the trailer. So we're just going to take a look at her kit again and kind of look at things and, again, analyze what she does in comparison with other Harmony characters.
Speaking of credentials, it's time to see what Hanya can do on the battlefield. During her basic attack, Hanya uses her Oracle Brush to assault the enemy, dealing physical damage to a single target.
She really lives by the pen is mightier than the sword,
Okay,
huh?
so we're looking at her basic attack right there.
I'll get my
It's
coat.
just a, single target
In addition
attack.
to dealing physical damage to a single target, Hanya's skill, Samsara Lot, can
So now her skill is also single target as well.
inflict them with a burdened state.
Ooh, is that Hanya's way of marking enemies prior to sentencing?
Pretty much. Allies inflict increased damage.
All right, so this is what we want to look at here. So the skill, it's a single target, and allies inflict increased basic attack, skill, and ultimate damage on enemies when they're marked with burden. So when we're using burden and it locks onto a single target, it only uses it on that one target, right? And that's like the depth of how that goes. So now let's look at our other Harmony characters here. So we're going to analyze your auto and skill so far, since that's all we really know right now. So her auto is just a single target fire blast. Her auto randomly hits people, which is actually kind of nice, but and I think it can inflict burn as well. We are just on Pride and GG, so this is just kind of what we're looking at here. So basic attack deals fire damage, 100% of her attack. Then the skill deals fire damage, with each time dealing 4 damage equal to 50% of her attack as well. So this just, depending on how she's built, obviously if you put her attack in there, that's what you're going for those things. Now, when we go back and look at Bronya, we have Bronya's single target here. It just does 100% attack. And then her skill, of course, is what makes Bronya absolutely phenomenal and above the rest. Now, we're not even going to compare her to Bronya because it's not even going to be close. So Bronya, when she uses her skill, dispels a debuff from a single ally. So if someone's debuffed and you use her skill, or someone has like a debuff, takes it off, which is kind of crazy. Then it allows them to immediately take action, increases their damage by 66% for one turn, which is absolutely absurd. Okay, when the skill is used by Bronya herself, she cannot immediately take action again, which just means she can't use her skill on herself to go again. Now Bronya's skill is absolutely insane. It's just crazy. Okay, so right now when we're comparing Asta's to Hanya, Hanya has a way better skill than she does. It's not even close. I can't wait till she comes out, man. She's gonna be so fucking cracked. I can't wait. Now Tinyun, her attack is just for her lightning damage, 100% of attack. Now, of course, her skill is really great. Grants a single ally with benediction to increase their attack by 50%, up to 25% of her current attack. Obviously, we know at this point you build Bronny for attack, and then whenever she uses her skill, they get a percentage of that attack. When the ally with benediction attacks, they will deal additional lightning damage equal to 40% of the attack. Benediction lasts for 3 turns. Now, who has a better skill, her or Hanya? It all depends on, I guess, the scaling of her, like the damage that they do, right? But it is still really, really insane. Okay, now we go back and we take a look at Yukong, which is probably the worst Harmony character that we have so far, but she's still really good. Deals 100% of imaginary damage. Now we have her skill. It obtains 2 stacks of roaring bowstrings, maximum of 2. So with her, you like always have to use her skill like all the time. So she's not like super skill point friendly. The attack of all allies increases by 80%, which is nice. And every time an ally's turn, including Yukong's, ends, she loses a stack. Which means if you always want the 2 stacks, you always have to use her skill. But that's kind of how Bronya is too. Like, you always want to use Bronya's skill. It just makes sense. When it's the turn where Yukong begins by using her skill, it will not be removed. So again, you want to like spam her using her bowstrings all the time. So Hanya's better than Yukong as far as the skill. I think from skill wise, I still think Tin Yun, we're not counting the 5 stars. I think Tin Yun is better than Hanya in that aspect, depending on how much damage we get. You know, if this is higher than what we can get from Tin Yun, then yeah, Hanya's going to be much better in that regard.
With burden. And if that wasn't enough, after an ally launches a set amount of attacks on an enemy marked with burden, they recover a skill point.
Now this is massive. Okay, this is massive. If we're talking in terms of like saving your skill points, what if you're using maybe a Dan Heng who's going to need more skill points? What if you're using someone like a QQ who's going to definitely need more skill points, right? So after an ally launches a set amount of attacks, they didn't really tell us how many attacks, but I would assume 2. That's just my guess. A set is 2 normally, I guess, including basics and skills and ultimate. So if you do like an ultimate and then a basic, then you'll get another skill point, which is huge. So with that factoring in, that may edge out Tin Yun just a little bit.
On an enemy
And again, all of this is my own personal opinion.
marked with burden, they recover a skill point.
When the going gets tough, Hanya's got your buff.
Hanya's ultimate, Tenlor's Decree, all shall obey, can increase speed and attack for a single,
Which is massive, okay? Increase speed and attack for a single ally. Massive. So let's take a look again over here at Pride. When we use her ultimate, it increases the speed of everyone by how much? Increase the speed of allies by 50 for 2 turns, which is nice. It's nice, but we're talking Hanya has speed and attack, okay? Which is way better than that, okay? Now we look at Tin Yun, and we have her ultimate, which is phenomenal, okay? It regenerates 50 energy for a single ally and increases their damage by 50%, which is really, really good. Now, if you're on a team that needs energy, then this would be really good for your team. Now, if you just want to scale basically on speed and attack, let's say you're using someone like Jing Liu, obviously energy would be nice so she can bust her own ult, but the more attack she gets, the better she becomes. Same thing with Daniel the Tiger. But Daniel the Tiger, he'll like more energy, so he can be a little bit more skill point friendly. So, you know, when it comes to the skill or the ultimate, I think Hanya takes it. So her ultimate, if Roaring Strings, this is for Yukong, is active for her, when her ultimate is used, it additionally increases all crit rate by 28 and crit damage by 65. At the same time, deals imaginary damage of 380% of Yukong's attack, which is also really, really nice. So you're giving people crit rate and crit damage. Now, I think her ultimate is, I don't know, man. It's tough to say who has the better ultimate out of these 3. I guess it all depends on your team comp, right? So if you need more skill points, it's going to be Hanya, because she can give you a skill point, raises attack, and raises speed, which is phenomenal. If you need more energy regen, you're going to Tin Yun, and she also raises your attack up. Then if you need more crit damage, or crit rate and crit damage, then Yukong's your girl. But she also has to have her bowstrings full. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind too. So Hanya may actually take that one as well. I don't know. Again, we're only talking 4 stars. We're not bringing in Bronya or Ruan Mei because it just wouldn't even be close.
ally. When Hanya uses her technique during exploration, she immediately launches an attack and inflicts burden on a random enemy.
When the enemy won't budge,
Which is great, right? So this is great, and as we know, whenever she does do that, it increases everyone's basic attack, or the no, not that one. this. It increases the basic attack skill, ultimate, the damage on all of them, which is nice. You know, talents are always cool. So when it comes to talents, I usually try and use someone like Pela or someone who's going to bring in like a debuff as far as like their defense. But her talent is really nice. Ultimately, I think Hanya is going to be really, really phenomenal. I think she's, I don't know, man. Out of the 4 stars, she has to be 1 or 2. And I think that big battle is going to be out of her and Tinyun, depending on how much she raises their attack. Hanya could take the top tier for the 4-star Harmony characters. Obviously, Tinyun's like just, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Tinyun's better? Do you think Hanya's better? Me personally, I don't know. I don't really know. It all depends on what Hanya can bring to the table when it comes to the additional attack. Like, it all depends on what that percentage is. And that's going to make like all of the difference in that. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little analyzing of these characters. This is a different style type of video that I would normally do, but I do enjoy this. I enjoy looking at these characters and breaking down things in this way. So if you guys did enjoy this video, you guys let me know down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys sub to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good day.